Hello everyone, this is Payal Vaja. Welcome to Pharma Desert. In this video, we will discuss about IMVIC test part 2 and introduction of sterilization. So let's get started. These are the list of contents we will discuss in this video. First one is citrate utilization test. Next one is principle of citrate utilization test, procedure of citrate utilization test, result and figure of citrate utilization test. And last one is introduction of sterilization and terminologies used in sterilization. We will discuss one by one. First one, citrate utilization test. Principle of citrate utilization test is the test is mainly used to differentiate among enteric bacteria on the basis of their ability to utilize citrate as the sole source of carbon and which depends upon the presence of enzyme citrates that breaks down the citrate to oxalic acid, oxaloacetic acid and acetic acid. So what was the principle of citrate utilization test? In citrate utilization test is mainly used to differentiate enteric bacteria on the basis of their ability to utilize citrate as a sole source of carbon. So, in citrate utilization test is mainly used to differentiate enteric bacteria based on their ability to utilize citrate as a sole source of carbon and that is depend upon presence of enzyme citrase that break down citrase to oxaloacetic acid and acetic acid. So, what is the principle? Principle is this test is mainly used or this test is performed to differentiate enteric bacteria on the basis of ability to utilize citrate as a sole source of carbon and it is depend upon presence of enzyme citrase. What was the role of citrase? Citrase that break down the citrate into oxaloacetic acid that is called as OAA and citrase also convert citrate into acetic acid that is also called as double A. So what was the role of citrase enzyme? Citrase enzyme that convert citrate into oxaloacetic acid as well as acetic acid and these products are further enzymatically converted into pyruvic acid and carbon dioxide. So this oxaloacetic acid as well as acetic acid, both the product are converted into pyruvic acid and carbon dioxide with the help of enzyme. So what was the reaction? Citrate that is converted into oxaloacetic acid and acetic acid in presence of citrase enzyme. After that, both the product oxaloacetic acid as well as acetic acid both are converted into pyruvic acid and CO2 with the help of enzyme. The test is performed by inoculating test organism into Simmons citrate agar, where sodium citrate serve as a sole source of carbon and energy. So, this citrate utilization test that is performed by inoculating test organism into Simmons citrate agar, where sodium citrate that is serve as a sole source of carbon and energy. When citric acid is metabolized, the CO2 generated combines with sodium and water to form sodium carbonate. How sodium carbonate is formed? So, when citric acid that is metabolized and CO2 it is separate out from citric acid, during that time CO2 that is combined with sodium and water and it form sodium carbonate, that is an alkaline product, which changes the color of indicator from green to blue, which constituting a positive test. So citrate utilization test it is performed. Why it is performed? So it is performed by inoculating any microorganism into Simon's citrate agar. So any microorganism that is inoculating in Simon's citrate agar, where sodium citrate that is act as a source of carbon as well as energy, and when citric acid that is metabolized, during that point CO2 it is generated and generated carbon dioxide that is combined with sodium and water and it form sodium carbonate, that is an alkaline product, and which changes color of the indicator from green to blue. If color changes from green to blue, that means positive test. The indicator used in above procedure, that is a bromothymol blue, and it is a green when acidic pH 6.8 or below, and it is blue in color when alkaline pH, that is a above 7.6 or higher pH. So in this test indicator is used, indicator is particularly bromothymol blue that is used if green color, when, why green color is present? Green color that indicated that acidic pH it is 6.8 or below 6.8. When blue color is indicated, that means positive test. In blue color, that means it indicate alkaline pH, that is about 7.6 or higher pH. In another words, the complete medium is green in color, that is a negative test, and turns blue, that means positive test, when the test organism is capable of utilizing citrate. So indicator that is a bromothymol blue, and when test is green in color, that means acidic pH and pH that is about 6.8 or below pH, and when pH is alkaline, so blue in color, and pH that is about 7.6 or higher in pH. In another words, complete medium it is green in color, that means negative test, and when this medium that is converted into green to blue in color, that means when medium turns blue in color, that means positive test, which indicated that test organism is capable of utilizing citrate. What is the medium that is used for citrate utilization test? Medium that is a Simmons citrate agar, that is act as a medium for citrate utilization test. So what was the difference between negative test and positive test? If inoculating medium that is green in color and acidic pH, that means that is a negative test. When inoculating medium that is turns in blue in color and which indicated positive test. That means organism is capable of utilizing citrate. What was the procedure to perform? First one is prepare Simmons citrate agar slant aseptically. After preparing Simmons citrate agar slant, inoculate the slants by stabbing to the base of slant and thereafter stick the surface, that is called as stab and stick inoculation. So first step is prepare Simmons citrate agar slant by maintaining aseptic condition. Next one is inoculate slants by stabbing to the base of slant. So slant, that is inoculated by stabbing to the base of slant, and after that streak the slant surface, that is called as stab and streak inoculation. Next one is incubate the slant at 37 degrees centigrade for 48 hours. So next step is incubate slant for 37 degrees centigrade and 48 hours time period. What is slant? Slant, that is a one type of slope or a lean in a particular direction. So in this procedure, first of all, prepare Simmons citrate agar slant, that is prepared by maintaining aseptic condition. After that, inoculate the slants by stabbing to the base of slant and thereafter stick the surface, that is called as stab and stick inoculation. And last one is incubate the slants at 37 degrees centigrade for 48 hours time period. Result. What was the result? The growth of organism at stab region and change in color of the medium from green to blue, which indicates citrate utilization by a given organism and hence a positive test. While as no growth and no color change of the medium, that is assigned as negative test. So what was the result exactly? The growth of organism at stabbed region. What is stabbed? Stabbed, that means stab culture, a culture into which a organism are introduced by thrusting a needle deep into the medium, and this type culture of a species of microorganism usually maintained in a central collection of type cultures. So stab culture, that is a one type of culture into which organisms are introduced by thrusting a needle, that is deep into the medium. So result is when test is positive or negative, when growth of organism at stab region, and that is change in color of medium from green to blue, which indicate citrate utilization by given organism and hence test is positive. So when growth of microorganism at particular stabbed region and changes in color from green to blue color, that indicated that citrate utilization with the help of given microorganism, and that gives positive test. While as no growth as well as no color changes of medium, That means green color is maintained and no growth, that is assigned as negative test. So that is regarding citrate utilization test. What was positive test and what was negative test? In positive test, growth of organism is occur as well as changes in color from green to blue that indicate citrate utilization by given organism, and that is a positive test, while no growth as well as no color changes of medium, that is assigned as negative test. Figure of citrate utilization test. Left to right control, positive as well as negative test. If blue color, that is indicated that positive test, while green in color, that is indicated that negative test. Introduction of sterilization. Second portion is sterilization. So first of all, what is sterilization? Introduction. Sterilization is the process of making a projector object completely free from viable microorganism, and such object is called as sterile product. What is sterile product? So sterilization, that is a one type of process of making a projector object completely free from any microorganism. So this type of object, that is called as sterile project, when any object that is a completely free from viable microorganism, that is called as sterile products. Sterilization is, that is also called as, sterilization is a process by which an article, surface or medium, it is free of all living microorganism including virus, bacteria, their spores and fungi. So sterilization, that is a one type of process by which any article, surface or medium, that is a free from any living microorganism including virus, bacteria, their spores as well as fungi. Such pharmaceutical preparation include injections, eye preparations, dialysis solution, vaccines, blood, blood products, etc. So all are the sterile product or sterile preparation. Examples are injections, eye preparations, dialysis solutions, vaccines and blood products. Sterility is the condition of free from living organism. Sterility, there is a one type of condition, and sterility, it indicates free from living organism. It is an absolute term and there can no condition like partial sterility or apparent sterility. So sterility, that is a absolute term. That means there is a not a condition like partial sterility or apparent sterility. That is a complete sterility. So what is sterilization? Sterilization means objects are completely free from viable microorganism. Examples of sterilization products or sterile products are injections, eye preparations, dialysis solutions, vaccines, and blood products. And sterility, that is a one type of condition of free from any living microorganism. And it is an absolute term and there can no condition like partial sterility or apparent sterility. Therefore, a product or device is either sterile or it is contaminated. That means sterility, that is a one type of condition in which that is a completely sterile product. So if any product or device that is either sterile or it is a non sterile. The commonly used term to express sterilization and other qualities of sterile products are as follows. So, which type of terms are used to express sterilization as well as other qualities of sterile products? We will discuss. First of all, what was the reason for controlling microorganism? Various reasons are available. First one is to prevent contamination of sterile product. Sterilization is required. Second one is to prevent decomposition and spoilage of fruit products caused by contaminating microorganism. So first one is to prevent contamination of sterile product. Second one is to prevent decomposition as well as spoilage of fruit product that is caused by contaminating microorganism. Sterilization is required. Next one is to prevent transmission of pathogenic microorganisms that are responsible for disease. Sterility is maintained. Next one is to prevent contamination by unwanted microbes in pure cultures and other microbiological experimentation. And last one is to prevent unwanted contamination in industrial process and aseptic areas. So what was the role of sterilization? Main reason for controlling microorganisms and maintain sterilizations are: first one is prevent contamination of sterile product. Second one is to prevent decomposition and spoilage of food products caused by contaminating microorganism. Next one is to prevent transmission of pathogenic microorganism that are responsible for disease. Next one is to prevent contamination by unwanted microbes in pure culture and other microbiological experimentation. And last one is to prevent unwanted contamination in industrial process and aseptic areas. First of all, what is sterile product? An absolute term which indicating total absence of viable microorganism. It is confirmed by test for sterility. So sterile, that means that is a one type of absolute term which indicated that total 100% absence of viable microorganism. It is confirmed by test for sterility. The type and number of microorganisms permitted in such a preparation vary according to route of administration. So type as well as numbers of microorganisms permitted in any preparation that is vary according to route of administration. Let's take one example: oral preparation which require more control on microbial contamination than topical preparation. Why? Because oral preparation that is taken out by mouth and oral preparation that is directly reached to the systemic circulation and that is reached into the blood circulation, while topical preparation that is not that much affected compared to oral preparation. Next one is preservatives. What is preservatives? They are antimicrobial agents included in dosage form to control the contamination and multiplication of microorganism. So preservatives, that means they are antimicrobial agent that are included in dosage form to control contamination as well as multiplication of microorganism. So preservative are antimicrobial agent and that are added into particular dosage form, and they control contamination as well as multiplication of microorganism. Next one is, what is bactericidal and bacteriostatic? Bactericidal, that means capacity to kill bacteria, and bacteriostatic, that means capacity to retard growth of bacteria. So what was the difference between bactericidal and bacteriostatic? Bactericidal, that means capacity to kill the bacteria, while bacteriostatic, that means capacity to retard growth of bacteria. What is antiseptic? Antiseptic, that means a chemical agent that is applied to living tissue in order to destroy harmful microorganism. So antiseptic, that is a one type of chemical agent that is applied to living tissue in order to destroy harmful microorganism. So antiseptic, that is also called as, that is the disinfectant that is applied to a living tissue. It is referred to as antiseptic. So what is the difference between antiseptic and disinfectants? Antiseptics, that is a chemical agent and that is applied to living tissue to remove harmful microorganism, while disinfectant, that is a one type of chemical that is applied to non-living tissue to destroy harmful microorganism. So antiseptic, that is applied to living tissue, while disinfectant, that is applied to non-living tissue. Next one is antisepsis. What is antisepsis? Antisepsis, that is a, it is the destruction or inhibition of microorganisms in living tissues, thereby preventing harmful effects of infection caused by them. So, antisepsis, it is the destruction or inhibition of microorganism in living tissue, thereby that prevent harmful effect of infection caused by them. Next one is apyrogenic or non-pyrogenic. A pyrogen are chemically lipopolysaccharides and metabolic product of living microorganism, especially gram-negative bacteria. What is a apyrogenic or a non-pyrogenic? So pyrogens are a chemically lipopolysaccharide and metabolic product of living microorganism, especially gram-negative bacteria. Pyretic, that means when pyrogen is injected, they raise body temperature. That means pyrogen sensitive substance. What is apyrogenic? When injections must be sterile and pyrogen free, that is a apyrogenic. So when that is injected, they raise body temperature, that is a pyretic, and when injections must be sterile and pyrogen free, that is a apyrogenic. Next one is clarity. Before clarity, first of all we discuss what is sanitization. Sanitization, it is sometimes used as synonym for disinfection, particularly with reference to food processing and catering. It is the process of cleaning pathogenic microorganism from public eating utensils and object. So sanitization, that is the one type of process of cleaning pathogenic microorganism from public eating utensils and any objectives. Last one is clarity. What is clarity? Presence of extraneous, unintended, foreign, and insoluble substances in injections and eye drops which is main cause of irritation and may lead to capillary blockage. So clarity, that means presence of extraneous unintended foreign substance as well as insoluble substance in injections and eye drops, which is the main reason of irritation in which may lead to capillary blockage. That is regarding clarity. What is bactericidal? Bactericidal, that means agents killing the bacteria. Fungicidal, that means agents killing the fungi. And virucidal, that means agents killing the viruses. If any query or doubts related to topic, write your questions in comment box. Thank you.